every day. Skunk Take Podcast rules my life. Any time I'm slicing, I do it with a knife.
Shout out SKUNK TAKE Podcast listeners. Something smells inspiring. Something smells heavenly. It smells like heaven. Welcome to the SKUNK TAKE Podcast. Run the intro. All right, welcome back.
What a weird freestyle.
Welcome back to the SKUNK TAKE Podcast. Welcome back to the SKUNK TAKE Podcast. What do we have today for a question? Oh, yeah. We have a question today. Our real question
I'm about to clean him in the kitchen.
comes from
I was making money by the minute.
not Jaden, but
But-
Jai,
Jai.
the fly.
Looks like a...
Nice guy. Here we go.
If you had a remote control for your life, would you rather have the ability to pause your life or rewind it?
So remote control,
rewind.
I assume like click.
Yeah, like the
Some
movie
Click.
Click.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Are you pausing or are you rewinding?
I am. It depends. It depends on what I can do while it's paused. If it's like the movie, where I can still like for example, I see that I'm about to crash my car. I can pause and adjust, everything. So I like miss the other car. Or I can see like a bet or something. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. I guess rewind. I'd rewind. I'm trying to justify pausing, but I think I'd rewind.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why would you rewind?
Or you could just be like the whole going back in time discussion that we had. Where you can just go back in time and fix something. Like if I am going up to, for example, introduce myself to a girl or something, I can try every approach and just until it works. I can do it 50,000 times if I want.
Yeah, but then what if you walk up to a chick, right? And you pause time.
Yeah.
You take her driver's license. You go to her house. You find out the name of her pet. You find out like everything she's into.
She'll just think you're a stalker. Right?
No, but she's never seen you before.
Yeah, she's like, wow, how the fuck do you know all this stuff about me?
You know her parents? You know where her parents are? You know they're...
Yeah, that's full stuff. They're like, what are you working for the FBI or something? What's wrong with you?
It's like, no, bro. No, I'm not saying you say it like that. You introduce it like that. You're like, oh my God, we have so many like similarities.
I guess the good thing with
I have a white cat named Cisco too.
I guess the good thing with pausing is like if you're at a bank or something, right? You can pause time, walk into the vault, take all this money out, just leave, and then press play.
Yeah.
You're somewhere else.
Yeah.
But if you reverse, you can't do that.
Nah.
And whenever you need like $1,000, pause, go through everyone's wallet, take the cash.
Yeah.
No worries. Or just get their phone,
No one would ever know.
get them to transfer you
yeah.
like $100,000.
Yeah.
Put a random description.
Well, don't they lose like? Isn't like millions of dollars lost? Like there's like unaccounted for money every year. Yeah, just like find out where some of that shit goes, and then
Yeah, you just go when they announce the lottery, you just quickly change the name, go to the headquarters, do a quick hack, beep, 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 change the name of the
at
thing.
an auction,
Yeah,
as they're about to sell it, you change it to $1, and you swap
like an
places.
eBay. Learn to hack.
You swap places with like the person. Bro, exams. I'd probably pause.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. You could
Exams?
accumulate money
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Exams, pause.
Do a lot of stuff. I know that a lot of like the pausing people have like a lot of the boys would have a similar answer. I've seen on TikTok, I've seen people ask this question before.
Oh, okay.
If you could pause time. Not going to say what the answer is because it's pause.
Resume.
I'd go reverse. I'd want to go back in time. I'd like to have redos of any moment I want. Like I can redo any moment. Like but I guess that would take. That's tough because if you can redo.
You pause for 1 second, right? You have to redo quickly enough and far enough.
Yeah, you can just start at any point. I could have done the bad ordeal, rewind a day, redo the whole day. But I feel like
Or rewind your birth.
Yeah. But I feel like the bad thing would be, right?
But
If you rewind, it'll be like that movie Groundhog Day. Nothing will mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Because nothing will have any stakes. Because you can just redo it.
Yeah.
But if you can
You
pause,
just ace everything.
yeah. But if you can pause, you still have consequences.
If you
Life
don't
still
pause
has
quick
more.
enough.
I feel like life would have more meaning. Oh, I'm flip flopping a lot right now.
Well, you look at that movie with Tom Cruise, was it? The one with the aliens and he's
Yeah.
playing the game. And he like has to play it a
Edge of
million
Tomorrow.
times. Yeah. And he has to play it like so many times and like
But
That's
he
what it'd
gets
be
the
like.
mission done. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I feel like that would in everyday life that would make it lose its meaning.
yeah. Well, you'd waste so much time making sure everything's perfect.
Yeah, it will. When you're like 20, you probably will have lived like millions of years.
Yeah.
not even an exaggeration.
Yeah.
because you could redo like a 5-second moment where you're like,
That was pretty dumb.
shit, I looked at her wrong, or I said something wrong to someone, or I chose the wrong friend, or
I
whatever.
think, could you imagine having to keep all this shit that you've rewinded in your mind?
Your brain would explode.
Or can you imagine like rewinding somebody, like just say you're having a conversation with a chick and like you're saying all this, like you're fucking up, right? And she's just not vibing.
Yeah.
You go back and you say the opposite of what you say. All right, so I've said this. And then you go forward a few seconds and you fuck up again. All right, fuck. So I've said this and I've said this. There we go. And then, oh God, fuck that. That's
You could rewind like a full day, like in a conversation. Imagine a job interview. You redo a whole entire job interview, like every question multiple times until you feel like you answer it properly. You could that could take years in real world time, or weeks.
Or like you could just pause and just like,
Well, if you pause, I think it'd be worse in terms of like, you wouldn't be able to get shit perfect, but you could still like steal money and shit. And you could and you could still evade danger. Like it wouldn't be that much of a change where like you'd start like questioning your mortality and stuff. Like it'd be shit. Like
could
it
you
wouldn't
imagine
be
like
shit. It'd be
not
good.
having any deadlines?
Yeah, time wouldn't mean much to you, but life would still have meaning.
Yeah, you'd be the most efficient cunt on the planet. You'd
Same
film,
with
like,
reversing though. I feel like reversing is just like just be.
I don't think you would.
You could just reverse time. Oh, instead of going out, I'm going to do this assignment. But I already know what it felt like to go out. So I've experienced both. But for you, you've now experienced
okay,
two
I get-
full
yeah,
nights.
I didn't really think about it.
2 full nights. Like
In
your
space
life
of-
would be crazy. Like what if you rewinded that time that you rewinded, that you've still lived that's subtracted from your lifespan.
Fuck that.
Because if it's that, for both of them, you pausing and like if you pause, like you still lived through that moment. What would you choose? Would you rewind or would you pause?
Probably rewind.
You reckon? Because you wouldn't rewind it that much, right?
No.
Would you? I
But
reckon.
if I had the ability to pause, I'd stay in pause state for so long
just do tons of shit.
and just do heaps of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd live my whole life. I'd live a lifetime in paused, and then I'd live normal life
That'd be
speed
so
for a
trippy.
bit, and I'd live another lifetime in paused, and then I'd live like 3-4 lifetimes in paused.
I feel like you'd lose your mind in rewind. I feel like you'd lose your mind.
Well, you have like the space time continuum and shit as well. To
Yeah.
account for.
But like you'd just be like you said before, you'd have so many memories, and you'd be like, it'd turn you mentally insane because like you'd be rewinding for one moment. Like imagine being so pedantic or whatever that you're just like dwelling on one moment, and then not just for like, oh yeah, I fucked up, I'm gonna move on. You fuck up, you redo it, and you redo it, and you redo it like 1,000 times until you get it perfect. You'd become like you'd get insane OCD or something.
You would.
Like it'd be cooked.
Yeah. Bro, I pause time. Anytime I want to fucking watch anime, I pause time. Watch like this whole season like instantaneously. Watch like 3-4 seasons of like 3 different animes and then just resume time.
So okay, so you would pause time if you had no restrictions, but
Yeah.
you'd rewind time if you could.
Probably.
If it like took away from your lifespan. Yeah. What's the longest amount of time you'd rewind? Like how would you use it?
Well, that goes back to like the space time. Is there another me? Because there's another me if I rewind. There's an infinite me if I rewind to when I was 1 year old.
Yeah.
There's an infinite me in the world.
I don't know
So
how
I need
it
to
would
avoid them.
No. You'd become him with your memories.
With my memories.
Yeah. Because like at what point? Because if you're 25, you wouldn't rewind till you're like 5 years old because that would take away 20. 20 years of your life.
Well, then what if I rewinded?
You die at like 60
What
or
if
like
I
50?
What if I rewinded like 50 years?
then you'd have like 10 years left from like if you're like, what you're saying, if you're like 55 and you rewind it to 5 years old.
No, if I right now rewinded
To-
50 years ago.
You wouldn't exist.
So it's only my existence.
Yeah.
So I can't visit what the world was like.
Yeah, because you have a
as
remote, like can click. He doesn't go
Yo,
past his
fuck.
existence.
Yeah, nah. Dude, stopping time.
Yeah.
All right, furthest I'd go is probably like
I go 5 years, I reckon.
5-10 years.
I'd like, would you right now, if I was like, look,
I'll go 10 years. I'll probably stick with 10 years.
10 years at once. Yeah. That's a bit much.
Reset button at 10.
I'd probably go turn 25, rewind to back when I was 20. That's what
20?
I would do. Maybe a bit younger. Nah, I don't
I'll
know.
go year 10, bro.
I wouldn't. Like, I don't want to do high school again.
Bro, high school would be sick with the knowledge I have now.
Yeah, but like all the education stuff, like,
Fuck that. I'm being a fucking tradie, bro.
yeah, but then like that, you could be rich with the knowledge that you have without
Yeah.
having to do anything. I just
Yeah.
want to be rich when I'm 20. Because like, what can you do when you're in high school? You still kind of like, I mean, you can travel, but like not really. You're still
You
like
work.
16 or whatever. But I wouldn't rewind to like just be normal. I'd be like 25, rewind to when I'm 20. I have a little bit of money at that point. Just put it in the shit that I know will pop off. Be able to like,
I probably
be young
rewinded
again.
to the point I had. If I rewinded to the point I had the most amount of money that I've ever saved,
mm,
that still wouldn't be a good time to invest in anything.
yeah.
Or maybe it would be, but I don't think it would be.
It'd be so hard, man.
I'd want to go to when Bitcoin was like $1, bro. That's
Yeah. But like, is that worth it? Because like, how much? We always talk about like, how much would you actually need? Like, what's the amount of money you'd actually need?
well, think about it, right?
Because you don't like, if you go back to when Bitcoin's $1 and you buy like fucking 10,000 Bitcoin or whatever, would you be able to spend all of that?
I'd have chauffeurs dropping me off at school with like fucking Lambos.
Yeah, but Bitcoin doesn't moon till like after high school.
I'd be dropping my brother off in Lambos.
That'd be sick. I always wish that happened.
Oh yeah, it'd be fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the longest I'd probably go is 5 years. I'd take away 5 years of my life. Would you, how about this? If I'm like, you can take away 10 years right now, but I give you $20 million.
Oh,
10 million. 10 million for 10 years.
those 10 years never guaranteed. Hey,
How about you? Yeah.
So,
From
like-
whenever you're supposed to die. It could be any age. You could
So,
die.
what if
You
I'm
could die the
tomorrow,
next day.
right? And I just instantly die after I
Yeah.
get the 10 mil.
Yeah. You have to take that risk though. From whatever point you're supposed to die in the universe,
That's
minus
fun.
10 years, and I give you 10 million right now. Are you taking it?
Because I could make it, right? If I wanted it that bad, I could make it.
So what if it's like,
What about you? Would you take it?
yeah,
Don't say some fucking dumb shit.
I would take it. I reckon I'd take it.
You take 10 years of your life.
Well, if it's like when I'm older, I'd assume I'm older. You could die any day. Like, who knows?
But you're assuming it's older.
Yeah.
But that may not be the case. You never fucking know.
Yeah, I suppose. Send it, eh?
Like you can say yes and then die.
I'd send it,
instantly.
mate.
It's just 10 years of rewind.
Yeah. But I'd have the 10 mil, I guess, it'd go to my family or something.
Yeah, no, I think about it like that.
I don't know. Well, if I have to use it all though, I still probably take the bet. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna die at like 90.
Damn, you're going to go
I
90?
feel like I'm gonna be old. Yeah. I'm pretty healthy lifestyle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel
When
like-
am I going to die? Bruh.
Bruh. No comment.
Do you reckon it'd be smart for me to take that deal?
It'd be sick. Well, how about if I'm like, I take away not 10 years of your life, your child's life.
Oh, bro.
For-
Fuck that kid, bro. Could I do this?
For 10 million.
Could I go half mine, but then when I want him to be born, we can't conceive until 5 years later? Can we do that?
Nah.
Bruh.
That's
He
too-
ain't alive
that's-
for an extra 5 years. You know how fucking depressed we'd be? We'd probably adopt a child. And turns out we can actually make our own? Bruh.
Yeah. Now, let's say it'd be hard. Like trading money for, how about this?
Money for life points.
Would you go to prison
Oh,
for 20 years. Because you hear about these stories of these people being like incorrectly imprisoned, but they get these like big payouts, right? Of like, 5-10 million or whatever. Would you go to prison for 20 years for $5 million?
well, then that's like the same as asking. Do you reckon you could make $5 million in 20 years?
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I hope I can. But it's not guaranteed. Most people won't. A majority of people
You said
won't.
5 million for 20 years.
Yeah. Like you can still have friends and shit in prison and work out and like learn and shit.
Fuck prison. Oh, actually,
I mean, it'd be shit
you have
though.
a pretty disciplined lifestyle.
You
in
would.
prison.
It wouldn't be good. It'd be shit.
I don't think prisons are that bad nowadays. I don't know about America, but from what I've heard here,
yeah,
bro,
but you'd be
inmates get
bored as
PlayStations and shit.
fuck.
Stuck
Stuck
watching
inside.
fucking anime, bro.
True. But what if they're like no internet? I feel
Give
like surely
me
they don't have
mangas,
internet.
bro. I'll just be getting
For 20 years? You'd be 40 by like you'd be mid-40s by the time you got out. Like you wasted your youth.
mid-40s a good fucking amount of time. I can't punch darts, so there's a positive. I'm working out 24/7 because I got fucking nothing else to do.
But you're like your 20s and your 30s are gone. You're an
What the
old
fuck was
cunt.
I gonna do? That I was gonna smoke and
I don't know.
try make money.
Go
in that
around
time
when you're
anyway.
young. I don't know.
But
I'm just
40's
asking.
still young, bro.
Yeah, true.
40's still young.
How cooked is it that retirement age is like 64 or something, but the average lifespan is like 70? Like people
So you get to
retiring
enjoy
with like
10
5,
years.
10 years. Yeah. That's cooked. That's not the plan. I am not retiring at 60. I'm retiring at as soon as I can.
20.
Yeah.
20 years old. That's when I'm retiring.
Yeah. 5 years ago. No, not 5 years ago. I'm not that old yet. Not that old yet, mate. Not like all you fucking
Yeah, I'll probably take the fucking
the prison. You go to prison.
20 years a long fucking time.
20 years is a long time. That's your whole
10,
youth gone.
10 years a long time.
Bro,
Double.
people 45, some of them have like 18-year-old kids.
Fuck.
Their kids are gone out of the house.
Bro, not seeing my kid.
Yeah. Well, you don't have a kid. But like how hard would it I feel like it's pretty hard to like settle down and stuff when you're 45 as well.
What do you mean?
Maybe not when you're rich. Like find like a
Oh, just get some sugar mom, sugar baby.
would that be fulfilling life though? If she's just with you for your money?
Yeah, fucking why not? If we have kids, that'd be good. Because then she's locked the fuck down.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I'd take I probably wouldn't.
You want to take the prison?
I don't think I would. Even though it's guaranteed money, I just have to try and do it. I'd take 10 years, maybe.
10 years for 5 mil?
10 years for 5 mil, I'd probably do. And then I'd be a loose cannon after prison. But after, like, I don't know. It'd be hard, man.
If you went to prison, what would you go into prison for?
Me? Oof. I don't know. It really depends on the situation, I suppose. If I'm like, depends what it
If
is.
you had to get a 20-year sentence, what would it be for?
If I had to get, if my,
So you've got the 20-year sentence regardless.
yeah, and
What
I
did you
just,
get it for?
I choose.
What did you get it for? Yeah.
Probably stealing. probably,
Bank robbery?
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably stealing money from someone. Stealing someone's like gold bars or something. Something untraceable. Not that I'd do that. What would you be in prison for? Straight up manslaughter.
Why the fuck did you jump to that? That's weird ass. Hacking.
Hacking? Can you hack, mate?
I can't hack, but that'd be like a cool thing. Do you reckon you could rob a bank?
Yeah. I reckon I could. We full made a movie called Master Plan, short film,
Oh yeah, we did.
where we pretended to kidnap someone. Great short film. It's on YouTube. Check it out. I think it has like a few hundred views. It's a year 10 media movie. Shout out Liam Dornow. Shout out Danny McMullen for playing the main character, who turns out to be actually in on the whole master plan. We named that movie after a font because the font of that movie was called Master Plan. Crazy. Anyways, check it out.
Yeah.
So rewind.
that?
Yeah. No, you go.
No, I said because of that, you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
know
call
how to do it. Bank robbery.
Yeah. Pretty much, bro. People are dumb as fuck, man. Like people get caught for like doing shit online and like if I'm trying to rob a bank, I'm not. Everything's through VPNs and all this crazy shit. Like I'm going to Macca's Wi-Fi, and I'm remote desktoping to my mate's computer or some shit, which is on like a VPN, and then that VPN's going through like Tor browser to search up for everything I need, mate. Like all like the blueprints and shit. Going in quick, gloves, mate.
Can they get your fingerprints through gloves?
No. Bro, people are dumb, man. Like not that I would rob a bank because like, you know, don't want to ruin my own life. But like people who do rob banks, like, mate, people who do any crime, like, mate, you're full on idiot. Why would you leave your fingerprints and all that kind of shit?
Yeah. I feel like I'd be very fucking meticulous with it.
Yeah, I'd wear gloves and like hairnet and everything.
I'd disappear for like just amount of time so that people don't start wondering where I'm at.
You got to plan an alibi ahead of time. I'd be like, mate, I was playing GTA with the lads, mate.
I was in fucking Hawaii. What the fuck are you talking about? Robbing a bank?
Yeah, exactly, mate.
You know what I mean?
Here's my visa. Here's my passport stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that we're going to commit any crimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, got to think about these things in this
Imagine
hypothetical
used as
scenario.
evidence.
This is not. We didn't do anything, mate. We haven't done anything. I'm not robbing a bank. I'm never robbing a bank, mate.
Yeah, I'd never fucking do that.
Yeah, we're not committing. We're good blokes, mate. Only crime we do is run the streets, mate.
Are we incriminating ourselves?
We are incriminating
right
ourselves.
now?
This is not good. No, we're ending the podcast there. I'm reversing time.
I'm pausing time and I'm like acing every test.
Yeah.
Getting like the best qualifications and jobs.
And I'm reversing time. I'm just going to go back, make a ton of money. Also, we're not criminals. We're not committing any crime. All our bars are just false, mate.
Yeah. All our bars are just
False. We're like Lil Tecca.
All right. See you guys.